टेक्निकल इश्यूज, बहुत सारे टेक्निकल इश्यूज के बाद हम फिर से आ चुके हैं। ओबीएस का ना वो हो रहा था, क्रैश हो जा रहा था मेरा ओबीएस। एंड हमको चाहिए फाउंटेन का कैरेक्टर, फाउंटेन का कैरेक्टर अपने पास ये रहा।
You lead the way.
लिनेट कैरेक्टर इन आइडल मूवमेंट। हो गया। ये वाला करना है मेरे को, इधर नेविगेट। ये इधर क्या कर रहा है पर नेटलैंड में 4 मिनट?
Chamber
फोटो
full and
खिंचवाना
ready
है।
to roll.
शार्लेट के पास चला जाता।
Let's fly.
Ginich. Hey Ginich, look who's here, Kill Almighty. Dragon Lord. Na 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 na. खत्म कर इसको। इवेंट वाला भी मैं पढ़ने बैठूंगा तो परफेक्ट लाइन अप TMF ओके। । 17 से 22 के बीच में, 17 से 22 के बीच में ओके। डन। हाँ पोस्ट मैंने ऐसे की दिया, पोस्ट कंप्लीट आया। कलेक्ट दैट। ये भी बाकी है क्या? कंप्लीटेड। और क्या बाकी था? ये दोनों हो गया, ये भी हो गया, ये बाकी है। ये कहाँ पर है? माउंटेन में। चलो भाई, इधर से इधर जाएंगे। फाउंटेन एक्सप्लोर नहीं किया मैंने, लिए भी बाकी है, सब बाकी है, मॉन्स्टर तक बाकी है मेरा तो। स्टोरी तो स्टोरी मैंने सुमेरु तक किया है। स्टोरी करे या एक्सप्लोरेशन करे। चास्का का औकात दिख रहा है मेरे को फाउंटेन में। वाओ। फ्रेम ड्रॉप।
I'm the frying pan. Take me up.
बूम 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 बूम। डैमेज नहीं पड़ा।
Open fire.
मार्क करना
I can
पड़ेगा
always tell which ones are ripe for the picking.
इधर को। मैंने मैप नहीं खोल रखा, खोलना पड़ेगा पहले। रुको भाई। हम्म, ओ भाई, क्या हो रहा है ये।
The sound they make when you tap on them.
इधर क्या है भाई। इधर कौन खिंचवाएगा फोटो।
Be free!
तुम लोग भाई। हाँ भाई ये
No, my sword. Lula, get them. Take me up. Open fire. Locked on. Locked on.
कैरेक्टर बिल्ड पायरो और हाइड्रो। कैरेक्टर इज यूजिंग की चार्ज अटैक और नॉर्मल अटैक। सिंग 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 ओके। ये भी हो गया, ये भी हो गया, ओके। इतना सुमेरु में जाना पड़ेगा। इधर ही है। पहली बार गए थे वही है ये।
Let's fly. Take me up.
Ignari. I'm here to take pictures of the flowers. Perfect. Perfect pose. Okay. 12 to 16. 12 to 16. मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ भाई ये? 12. 12 PM. Okay. लाग देख रहे हो? बैकग्राउंड नॉइस इग्नोर कर देना भाई. ऐसा. Character must build a pyro of a dendro. Power of dendro in destined area. Oh, इधर से इधर. ओके. इधर.
Let's fly.
हाँ. ओ. ये लोकेशन भाई एक नंबर है.
Rain? My hair and feathers are gonna get soaked. Time for some preening when I get back.
चिड़िया रानी बड़ी
Take
सयानी.
me up.
लू 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 लू. अपने पास डेंड्रो तो आई थिंक एक डेंड्रो इक्वल्स द पावर ऑफ विंड है अपने पास. मल्टी एंगल फोटोग्राफ मोड फुल.
Everything's ready. Let's go.
पेज से 3 तक का टाइम. Where should be going to back? 12 घंटे के बाद रहेगा ये। कितना हुआ प्रीमोस?
Have
500।
much to keep me occupied?
इसमें क्या है? समर हेयर। एक दिन बाकी है इसका तो।
Wow! I can.
यही कर लेते हैं। कन्वर्ट इन्वेस्टिगेशन डर्टी मनी डीड्स। किधर है? इधर। ये भी अनलॉक नहीं किया। This is it is pity that precisely the waters and the soil of Chenyu Valley have begun to change recently, as has the sands of this its tea. ये क्या है ये? Xiaoying village will inevitable decline should this persist. One of that you can resolve the ceremony of the soil and water on one's behalf. The water vents are spread across the mountains, but my power is no longer sufficient, nor it is the present a good time for me to move about. Thus, I must rely your kindness and aid. मदद चाहिए भाई तेरे को? We aren't exactly expert when it comes to dealing with soil and water. वो ना, क्या बोलते हैं उसको? वोटर वाला बॉस है ना? उसका नाम क्या है? वाटर ऑफ चेंज वाला। Is there a problem that Kilo can just solve by resorting to grad gratuitous violence? Huh? Yeah, just I heard you are quite direct, but afraid not. You are clever by the nature. I trust that you shall get the heart of any problem you might encounter. Still not quite getting it. Yep, I get it. Not worry. पता नहीं समझ नहीं आया. Thought one travel does the world if all is understood what is still according through the that with this matter I will let us just say so mislead your superficial statements. My apologies. And then allow me to share some of the adaptable energy mortal world with है adaptable energy to aid you traversing landscape and crossing the fog. मतलब ये ट्रैवल के लिए देगा सिर्फ अपना adaptable energy. Right, I'm since nice to meet you. Oh, I mean welcome to the space. That is to say, welcome to Chenyu Valley. Vadanya. Wouldn't have been welcome. This was clearly a kidnapping. I'm sorry, but I was quite looking forward to meeting you face to face. है जानते हैं हमको. And I was rather rude. You two would manage hummus enough to forgive impropriety. This inappropriately is indeed my adapted energy things become the most convenient. Try the wonder of anti-shade energy yourself. Golden grape sleep. E. बस. मेहंदी पेस्ट निकाल लेते हैं. ये डर गया.
All right.
King is you. आर्ट है मेरे पास. There's something the matter? Oh, are you young lady? Are you daughter of the famous commercial guy manager stranger? Nope. It's I believe you. It's a new blessing of the sun. Started. चाय बना रहे ये लोग। हाँ भाई। पहुंच गए। अग्नि को आता ही तीर को। मिनी पाई। Naughty, are you serious? Going to let me the young lady? Young lady isn't very concerned about the tea leaves. The chief started with the formalities. How difficult that you guessed are quite young. बोरिंग लग रहा है। स्किप करना पड़ेगा। Skip. Ah, नम नम नम। नींद आ रही है।
Cynthia!
इन लोग को मारना पड़ेगा क्या?
Nice and spicy. Rain outlines your fate.
Be free.
Yeah! Open fire!
The hunter becomes the hunted.
मछली जल की रानी है, जीवन उसका पानी है। कॉल मी द मास्टर फिस्टर। ये फिर से आ गई भाई। फुजिन, you saw that isn't a hyperbole. But without E, ये बोरिंग लग रहा है मेरे को, स्किप कर रहा हूँ। What I say, मेरी भाई? What I say? Fluent English. Ah, what is this behavior? A reasonless behavior, moralless behavior, wasteless behavior. ये क्या है? ड्रैगन था?
Makes a lot of problems
बम
go
बम
away.
बम बम बम
So
बम
you can
बम।
never have to.
इधर को क्या क्या है? Xiaoyin विलेज, Xiaoyin विलेज, Xiaoyin विलेज के पास। ओके, Xiaoyin विलेज इधर ही है। ओके, कर दिया मार्क।
Much more, huh?
इधर है तो सही। गो टू योंग यार। वो मछली किधर गया? और आप ये यहाँ पे जाना है? ये लोग, हाँ उधर ही जाना है। एक्सप्लोर करते ही जाते हैं इस वहाँ पे, मार के मस्त शांति से।
Not too far now.
ओरोरोन, चास्का,
Open fire!
एक्सप्लोरेशन भी हो जाएगा ना इवेंट के साथ साथ। अरे मैंने
No
बच कैसे गया था?
The hunter becomes the hunted.
I hope we find long lost ancient.
इधर को। ओके,
Literature.
इधर वो मार कर रहा है। कौन सा कुलस है इधर? प्लस ऊपर है क्या? हाई की डर। इधर है क्या?
Cyanide.
इसको रेन मशीन कोर। रून गार्ड किधर मिलेगा? लिए Least completed cost. Yes, yes. Boom.
Kuma, get them!
Be free!
Take me up! Open fire! Bullseye! Open fire!
और ड्रॉप करेगा ये? अब बनाना पड़ेगा। बनाना ही पड़ेगा। कोर बनवाना है मेरे को। रून गार्ड कोर ये चाहिए 3। बाद में करेंगे, छोड़ो। The quest location is currently
Nice
इधर।
and spicy!
वो एक चेस्ट है क्या
Rain
इधर?
outlines your fate.
नहीं है। इधर को चेस्ट है। ये क्या है? ये
At the frying pan, it's
Not too far now!
rain outlines your fate.
misclicking.
Locked on! Locked on! Locked on!
우탄노노 사나 사다다다। क्या बोल रहा है भाई तू?
Ooh, shiny. It's so pretty.
शाइनी। मार्क कर दूं क्या?
Take me up!
Hack me up। कोई है क्या? इधर है चेस्ट है चेस्ट। ओह
Not good! No, my sword!
not good।
Ring cutter!
Farewell! Tell me what you see.
Knock him down! Open fire!
और बाकी है किधर को? ये वाला।
Nice and
तू
spicy!
इधर क्या कर रहा है? बस। What are you doing here, bro?
Body and mind.
सपोर्ट करना चाहिए था
I
ना
hope
तेरे
we
को
find
इधर।
long lost ancient literature.
इधर को ओके, ये वाला प्रीसियस चेस्ट।
Take me up!
Take the app।
At the frying pan, rain outlines your fate.
Farewell!
Fast up.
Dividing the loot is often a cause of conflict, but
मार्क कर दो.
luckily for you, I don't really need this stuff.
Okay. चस्का तेरे को नहीं चाहिए ये सब. पैसा ही नहीं चाहिए इसको. चस्का जो तू बोल रही है वो सही नहीं लग रहा मेरे को. तुम्हें बुक चाहिए, वेपन के लिए एक्सपी भी चाहिए, है ना? स्टोरी वाली चास का बोले तो सही है. मैं क्यों कूदा भाई इधर?
Take me up. Let's fly.
दूसरा किधर है? ऊपर है. इधर ही जाना था ना. नॉट बैड. स्कीपिंग दिस. पूरा इवेंट स्किप मारूंगा अब मैं. Hang on. The third takes his leave. ये उधर दिखा रहा है भाई.
Giddy up.
सिंपल टी एट
When
Yilongrava.
one should seek to be.
कट सीन.
Wait, the person drinking tea over there.
जला.
Isn't that Yerlon? Oh, looks like she's having some kind of tea party.
Well, Officer Edler, after all that work, I think we've got them this time. Might take a few days to wrap up things in the field.
Much appreciated, Miss Yelan. This. I'm just glad we finally took down these crooks.
Don't forget to take...
मर्डर का प्लान बना रही
Looks
क्या?
like Yelon's friend left.
Ah, another pleasant surprise. Excuse me. A pot of your finest you... Now, judging by...
Spies?
Oh, more than that, I'm sure. I bet...
Oh, so they've got some
Well, those tend to be the kinds of moral...
laundry.
In layman's term. So, you cover your... And this merchant's front of choice? Fine art and antique auctioneering. He buys goods, then when this process allows him to legitimize... That's to be... Liu goods be... So, instead...
Okay, Paimon thinks she gets it, but if you know, you go to the auction, wait for him to appear.
Not a bad plan, Paimon. If you were the mastermind behind...
Oh, yeah. No, wait. Oh, even if you track down the goods,
It's not just a matter of who's at the auction. You also have to source the good. Tracking down the goods is already complicated enough. They change, so the most logical course of action is you start small. You find...
Well, wait. So you were just pretending? And to think, Paimon stuff about wrapping up the case and taking a break was actually true.
Right you are, Traveler. Working with the Millilith and Officer Edler, we managed to launch attacks on all of the Dark Financier's strongholds, which allowed us to nab most of his crew. Those spies just now were his most important agents, the two people he trusts to have direct contact with him. The first is Corday, a senior member of the Fontaine Antique Association, in charge of auctioning off the goods. And the other is Dodamani, a ship owner from Sumeru and longtime cargo transporter. They're under pressure to salvage the situation, so we let them slip through the cracks on purpose. The goal is to make them think that, by some stroke of luck, they're in the clear and have room to act. They think keeping tabs on Officer Edler will allow them to operate under her radar and get whatever remains of their goods out of Liyue. But little do they know, while their attention's fixed on her, I'll be secretly gathering the intel that's gonna bring them crashing down. So, interested in coming along for the ride? I'm curious how you take to this line of work. Could be some potential there.
Yeah, we kind of stumbled into this whole thing, but now we're a part of it too. Let's do it! For Yelan, for the people of Chenyuville, and for, the Liyue business world!
I admire your selflessness, Traveler in Paimon. Let me be the one to look out for your self-interests then. Namely, your payment. How about we do this the Fontainian way? You'll get exactly what a top agent receives for a dangerous field mission. Getting started is always the hardest part, but luckily, I have a lead. The Dark Financier's crew is even more on guard than usual, so our best bet is to do some counter-surveillance to get on the right track. And I think I know just the place to start. Let's head northeast and see if I'm right.
बहुत बड़ा है क्या ये? Yes. चलो भाई चलेगी. Ah, floating jade.
I'm a little out of practice these.
इधर जाना है. Go to the suspicious area.
Let's fly!
भी बन के जाना है। Sin evolution to the inhabited region.
So, we can all agree this is just a normal stretch of wilderness, right? Paimon doesn't see any bad guys to nab around here.
Well, it didn't take long for you to understand our role here, Traveler. Thinking like a top agent already. Impressive. Like I said, we need to
Impressive.
start small. If we want to track down the man himself, our best bet is to start with his goods. So right now, finding his stock is our #1 priority. And to do that, locating his hidden stronghold is imperative. Which brings us to why we're here. Pretty good vantage point from up here, don't you think?
है एडवांटेज किसका है भाई इधर से? हाँ वो सीपीआर का सही है।
Guess so. Paimon can see the port of Elang Wharf.
It's a lighthouse. The Millilith use it to monitor the situation at sea. In addition, the flashing of the light can also serve as a means of communication. Oh, let's hear it.
Saying on the Millilith help with their operations, it's a perfect spot for counter surveillance. It helps them avoid dangerous routes when transporting their goods. हाँ, लास्ट वाला सही रहेगा।
Not too far off at all, Traveler. The Millilith maintain an impeccable level of security in Shenyu Vale through consistent patrolling. This location offers a perfect vantage point to observe their lighthouse signals and deduce their patterns of behavior,
सही
which is
बोला
a
ना
huge
मैंने।
help if you need to move goods under the radar. So we should be able to find traces of the Dark Financier's scouts in this area.
Oh, okay. Paimon doesn't quite follow, but she'll take your word for it.
It's simple. Just take this forensic imaging device and investigate the surrounding area. As long as we're meticulous, I'm positive we'll find something.
Forensic imaging device. Forensic imaging device. Equip the item and talk to Yelan. Hey, misclicking.
Well, all set?
All set. I'm ready to investigate.
Remember, an eye for detail is key. Clues are often hidden in plain sight.
You can move around while taking pictures in order to adjust the angle of view. Also zoom feature. Zoom in counter. Counter surveillance. Compare the photo with the current state of area. ये वाला यहाँ पे बोट इधर से है ना? प्लेस रिकॉर्ड। हाँ, इतना लेना है। इधर से ये क्या है भाई? Continue collecting evidences. Board. और फिर ये खाना बनाने के लिए सही पकड़ा। या इतना ये इन्वेस्टिगेशन
some good finds. Whatever door this key opens could be critical to the investigation. And this carrier pigeon tube contains several coded messages.
इधर आते होंगे, इधर से डायरेक्ट वो उधर जाते होंगे.
So there really is evidence around here. It's like these guys aren't even afraid of getting caught. What if the Millilith noticed them spying and decided to investigate?
These objects suggest the Dark Financier scouts were likely disguised as fishermen. People like that are trained not to crack under pressure. All they'd need to do is come up with a believable excuse, like needing a place to rest. The Millilith can't investigate or apprehend a civilian without probable cause.
Paimon can just see their smug faces getting away with something like that.
Not to mention, the traces on these objects are fresh, which means the scout here is still active and wasn't among those caught by Officer Edler. So we need to stay vigilant. We can't let them know we're still on their tail. I had a hunch this area was being used as a lookout, and I was right. But that still leaves the question of where the goods are hidden. Any ideas?
Time sensitive है ना. Surveillance operation. So if you needed to send a message, it would need to happen fast. Surveillance operations are time sensitive.
Spot on again, Traveler. Looks like you don't need anyone to hold your hand when it comes to deductive reasoning. Given a carrier pigeon's speed, the two locations should be close enough to deliver messages quickly. That means the base we're looking for should be within a certain radius.
Hey, pigeon speed.
Ruling out areas within line of sight of the lighthouse, as well as places with a lot of foot traffic.
That just leaves the shallows to the north of Mount Mingyuan?
That certainly sounds plausible. You have the cover of the mountains, and the advantage of hiding right under the authorities' noses. Well, our next destination is decided then. Let's go.
Let's go. Watchtower. 400 मीटर डायरेक्ट ही जाता हूँ रे. इतना लंबा घूम के क्यों जाऊँ मैं. कितना रीजन है अपने पास. भाई 40 चाहिए अपने को और 10 चाहिए. चास्का का ये अपने को चाहिए 2. वेपन कर सकता हूँ क्या. वेपन कर सकते हैं. वेपन कर लेते हैं. स्टेमिना मत खत्म होना. ये दिया तो है भाई. Adaptal energy. ओ परी ने दी थी हमको
And nothing out of the ordinary here either.
I learned anything from the last place I if we learned anything from the last year is that the more normal it looks the more it could be hiding.
That's right. No detail is too small to investigate. I believe in you. The evidence could be even more well hidden this time. All set?
More well hidden.
All right. I know you have an eye for detail, so use it to your advantage. You've got this.
Three rocks, one big rock. Yeah, this is a piece of from a crate. They look new, maybe the crate broke while being moved. Okay, ये भी है. The rock not where it used to be, almost like it covering something. और ये पेड़ ये बोट Lelton. There's a lamp hanging from the tree branch. I knew it. Someone must have been working here in the dead of night. और क्या है 1 2 3 हमने किया एक बाकी है. एक चीज बाकी है. ये बोट ही तो है. फ्रेम में क्यों नहीं आते. और क्या है फुटप्रिंट्स इन यही था. फुटप्रिंट्स इन्वेस्टिगेशन कंप्लीट. कटसीन क्या है पत्थर के
This
नीचे.
must be it! The secret place
प्रेशर
where they
प्लेट.
stashed their goods! Definitely wasn't easy to find.
Well, well. Looks like you tracked it down in no time at all. I see your potential as a solo field agent, traveler.
Solo legend.
Now, time to test out the key we found earlier. Let's see what surprises could be in store. This isn't their home turf, so
Oh,
I doubt they had time to
yes.
set more traps. Should make our lives easier. I'll take it from here. The last thing we want is to leave traces behind in there. Caution is the name of the game. You two keep a lookout. Make sure no one barges in while I'm in there.
You got it! This is a first for us, but the Traveler can do anything. She's got your back! Good point. Yella doesn't make mistakes like that.
Alright, that's done. I've noted the features of all the porcelain items, vases, and teas stored here. We need to keep a lookout for these features at the auction and pinpoint the person attempting to purchase the corresponding goods. Then, we can let them lead us to our main target.
Wow! That was fast! You must do that all the time, huh?
Now, we wait. There are countless auctions in Fontaine. We can't possibly monitor them all. Besides, that would be a waste of personnel. I'll continue to conduct surveillance in the area, keep tabs on the situation, and attempt to decipher their coded messages. Once his two lackeys move the goods, we can shift our focus to the upcoming auction. And then, we'll have somewhere to start.
Got it! All we can do now is wait. Wait, and then follow them straight to the guy behind this whole thing so we can give him the old 1-2 punch!
This whole time, Officer Edler has been leading her two stalkers on a wild goose chase around Chaoying village. Once they decide it was all a waste of time, it's her turn to tail them instead. Not to mention our operation has already put them under extreme pressure. We've forced their hand. I doubt they'll last more than 2 days before making a move. So let's meet back up at Yilong Wharf in 2 days. Find me near the harbor.
Arnold investigation getting 2 days later.
I'd have lost myself long ago. If I allowed myself to be led by the whispers of the abyss.
मैंने देखा ही नहीं भाई.
Surviving is tough.
Well, it's been 2 days.
Convert investigation dirty money.
Ooh, Paimon's getting... Let's fly!
क्या आर्टिफैक्ट है क्या? ओयरुन चोंक्स मैं क्या बोलता, ईफा का आर्टिफैक्ट निकाल दे हम लोग. रिमूव 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 रिमूव. ईफा का आर्टिफैक्ट निकाल दी. वीवी आया? वीवी नहीं आया. अरे भाई ये क्या है? क्रिट डैमेज क्रिट रेड। चलो भाई डिफेंस डिफेंस आएगा पता ही है। फ्रूट्स भी ईयर दे दो। नो कंज्यूमेबल। अच्छा भी से कर लेते मॉक्स डबल डिफेंस चलेगा भाई। ना ये तीनों में अटैक दिया है। 4 स्टार नहीं है। 4 स्टार है कुछ नहीं है। एक ही 4 स्टार है। इसका एक मैक्स है क्या? हाँ मैक्स है। और अपना इसका भी मैक्स है। इसका मैक्स नहीं है। इसका मैक्स कर लेते हैं। 1 DPS बस।
Well done, you two. Right on time.
How's is coming
The
along?
day after we infiltrated the storage facility, the Dark Financier's two lackeys, Corday and Dodamani, started moving the goods. See that ship? It's the one Dodamani dispatched to transport the goods. It operates under the guise of a joint passenger and freight vessel.
Whoa! That's one huge boat! Paimon can see all the goods piled up on the pier. Seems like it's transporting quite a few passengers to Lumidu's harbor as well.
Thinking 2 steps ahead? I like it. You're a fast learner. If Corday and Dodamani think the authorities are onto them, it's possible the goods they're just bait to flush out the law enforcement on their tail. But we need to be careful. Several members of the crew have confessed that a veteran treasure hoarder known as Scamface is involved with the Dark Financier. As an escaped convict, Scamface is a master of staying hidden. Based on our earlier investigation, it's clear he's the one who's been doing reconnaissance on the Milliliths. I'll circle the area to draw Scamface's attention away from the scene, while you two inspect the goods. Remember to keep a low profile.
Yeah! And Paimon will do her best to float closer to the grip.
All set?
I'm ready to
All
go.
right, we'll meet back up here once you're done.
When you lose your way, gaining some altitude can bring some perspective.
So much cargo again today. Ah, back.
1 2 3 तीनों इमेजेस मैच करने के। मैंने तो मैच भी नहीं किया। 100% मैच। I found a mark. Or no door mark. Mark ship. I think it was a life. तो वही दोनों है ना। और क्या बाकी है? और कहाँ पर है भाई? अरे भाई ऐसा करना था भाई। तो सीन वाला है रे। ये का है? ये कुछ नहीं है। ओके। ये इधर लास्ट हो गया। वेरी वेल हिडन। इन्वेस्टिगेशन कंप्लीट।
Okay, so no fakes. These people are definitely anxious to get their goods to Fontaine all in one go. But did you see the strange markings on some of them? Huh, wonder what they mean. Let's go ask Galen.
Good work. As for the auction, Officer Edler was able to gather some useful intel too. We're almost certain their target is the auction taking place at the Hotel de Boer in 2 days. The markings you managed to capture were applied with a special kind of paint. Almost impossible to notice without some kind of specialized tech, like the forensic imaging device. I think we're looking at a treasure hoarder insignia. Each big shot in the organization has their own, almost like a personal signature. And considering what we know about the case, I'd wager this is Scamface's handiwork. Based on the port manifest, it looks like the marked goods include fertilizer from Sumeru, local fireworks, soap, and perfume.
So, nothing special then? Just some farming products and everyday necessities?
Fertilizer, soap, and perfume. No, there's something going on there. Might be risky, but I'm gonna investigate on board, and hitch a ride to Fontaine while I'm at it.
Yeah! Let's see this thing through! Paimon's gotta know what's going on here!
Well, you've proved yourself so far, so I don't see a problem with that. Just know once we board the ship, we're bound to come face to face with Corday and Dodamani. So make sure you're prepared. The investigation might look a little different this time.
Excuse me, passengers. Due to limited space in the cargo hold, we've been forced to store some of the goods on the deck. We apologize for the inconvenience.
Ah, please, no need to apologize for your success in business. I just hope it rubs off on the rest of us.
It looks like all the goods marked with Scamface's insignia have Corday listed as the shipper. Dodamani is in the cargo hold, likely making sure all the goods are in place for delivery.
Are they inspecting something? Why are they rifling through the boxes? Paimon can't make sense of it.
Here, take this cipher. It should help you figure out their coded messages. This is the plan. While I distract Corday and Dodamani, you two investigate the goods marked with Scamface's insignia. We might learn something useful. By all means, I trust your judgment.
Huh? Wait! You're just gonna go up and talk to those guys? Yelan!
Oh, excuse me, gentlemen, but have we met? You're Mr. Corday, a famous antique collector in the Quartier Lyonnais, correct? I believe the three of us have had the pleasure of meeting once before. At Jiuguan Tea House in Yilong Wharf, if I'm not mistaken.
Huh? You...
Ah, the Dice Master of Yenshang Tea House. It's a pleasure, Miss Yelan.
Oh, so you've heard of me too?
Yes, I had an absolutely delectable cup of tea there once. One can hardly leave Yenshang Tea House without hearing about your legendary dice skills. I suppose something keeps bringing us together. A shared love of tea, perhaps?
Yes, that must be it. Well, looks like we ran into each other at the perfect time. I'm heading to Fontaine on vacation, you see. Any recommendations on where I should visit? Someplace I could find an exquisite tea set, perhaps. Like a fine art exhibition, or an auction. I hear Fontainian black tea has a unique flavor. I imagine your tea sets are a sight to behold as well.
You...
Ah, does this gentleman have an interest in tea sets as well?
Of course. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Yelan. I'm also heading to Fontaine for travel. Corday's invitation, you see. In fact, I'm the one who owns this ship.
है ये ओनर हाँ सुमेर का ये वो है ना शिप का ट्रांसपोर्टेशन करता है चोर के साथ डील किया है तूने
Yep.
अपना
Yelan
काम
is
आ गया
actually
भाई
talking to them. Are we sure that's a good idea? Alright, then let's go somewhere out of their line of sight so we can start investigating those boxes. What's with the strong smell coming from these boxes? Must be a bunch of stuff mixed together. And there's a strange note. But Paimon can't read what it says.
कोड में लिखा है ना
Yelan really thinks of everything, huh? But, you know how to use this thing, right?
A formula made by mixing certain substance not very complicated with the step ए बी 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 बी
Well,
नहीं पढ़ना मेरे को
what does it say?
If I'm right, they're planning to dispose of the goods by blowing up the ship. है dispose of the goods
Blowing up the ship?
है मैंने तो बोला ही नहीं है
Are they nuts? Paimon thought this was about getting the authorities on their tails, not drawing even more attention.
Scamwise needs to protect the person at the top, so he diverting attention to aware beer and cutting off the leads process. हाँ, cutting off all our
Okay,
leads.
Yelan was right. This guy is a complete lunatic. There are innocent people on this ship. We need to find and disarm those bombs as soon as possible.
Bombas rakai. It now. Distancing is holding. Bombs dismelted. लोकेशन दिया है क्या? By referring to the cipher provided by Yelan, you can decipher the enemy's encrypted message and open a map with a miraculous ये किधर है? कॉर्नर पे। दूसरा किधर है? एक हो गया, एक इधर पिलर पे। ये लोग चढ़ने देंगे मेरे को? ये रहा। ओके। ऊपर और बालकनी में। ये चास्का यलन इधर तो बात कर रहे थे ये लोग। यलन का पर इधर ही है। हो गया।
Alright, that's all the bombs on the deck. What about the cargo hold? Do we have enough time?
Already taken care of.
Hey.
Good work, you two. You stayed calm and acted fast. That was the perfect response to a situation like this.
Yelan! Honestly, it's all thanks to you. It was your idea to board the ship, and we never would have been able to figure out that message without your cipher.
कौन देख रहा है भाई? चेक कर सकते हो आप।
Wait a sec. We're at Corday and Donamani.
Recovering from the shock, I would imagine. Suddenly finding out that you're being targeted by a dangerous individual. That must have been quite the ordeal for you, gentlemen. Almost lost your cargo and your lives in one fell swoop.
Indeed. To think such evil exists in this world. I can scarcely imagine what I did to offend this fellow.
Well, no need to fear. I'll alert the Maison Gardiennage at once and ask them to send agents to Lumidus Harbor. The two of you are clearly in need of protection. Your cargo will also need to be handed over to the authorities for inspection, Mr. Corday, just to eliminate any remaining hazards. After which, the Maison Gardiennage will escort it all to its intended destination, of course. So, if I may, where are your goods heading, Mr. Corday?
To the Hotel de Boer. For an auction in 2 days.
Ah, then rest assured. The Maison Gardiennage is full of diligent and responsible personnel. You can trust that your goods will arrive at the auction without a scratch.
Our sincerest thanks.
It's not a question of if, Paimon. I'm sure they caught on. But in the interest of their own survival, they had no choice but to play along. Now we can be sure the Dark Financier is getting desperate. The stint on the ship? That was him trying to cut his losses to save his own skin. He needs to get rid of anything that could be traced back to him. So, you blow up the ship. You send the goods meant for the auction straight to the bottom of the sea, and let Scamface take the heat. The last thing he wanted was for the goods to make it to the auction, but now we've ensured that they will, so he has no choice but to follow through. He could choose not to send one of his agents to the auction, and let his goods go to an unsuspecting buyer instead. But remember, their worth is inflated. It would only be a matter of time before the buyer realized the valuation was off and reported it to the authorities. As the seller, Corday would be staring down a potential conviction. At best, the Dark Financier has to find a new kind of moral laundering scheme. At worst, he loses one of his last reliable agents in Fontaine.
And if he does decide to continue with auction, there also works in our favor.
Exactly. Our trail of evidence remains intact, and we let the buyer at the auction lead us closer to the Dark Financier.
Okay, so, that means, can we go over this again?
Don't worry. I'm sure the Traveler will explain it again in Paimon-friendly language. We're in the home stretch, and taking advantage of this auction is crucial. So come prepared to see this through. Officer Edler already has an informant stationed at the scene. This invitation letter will get you into the auction. I'll meet you at the Hotel de Boer in 2 days.
2 दिन के बाद हमको होटल में जाना है। फ्री में मिल गया टेलीपोर्ट। इधर से इधर। ए। क्या बोल रहा, मैं खाना वाना लेके आता हूँ। थोड़ा वेट कर लो।
I'm a little out of practice these days. Any conflicts around? I'm in the mood for some peacemaking. When you lose your way, gaining some altitude can bring some perspective. I'm a little out of practice these days. Any conflicts around? I'm in the mood for some peacemaking. When you lose your way, gaining some altitude can bring some perspective. I'd have lost myself long ago if I allowed myself to be led by the whispers of the abyss. Surviving is tough. Taming the beast within is tougher. I'm a little out of practice these days. Any conflicts around? I'm in the mood for some peacemaking. When you lose your way, gaining some altitude can bring some perspective. I'm a little out of practice these days. Any conflicts around? I'm in the mood for some peacemaking. I'd have lost myself long ago if I allowed myself to be led by the whispers of the abyss. Surviving is tough. Taming the beast within is tougher.
Let us go. Ow. And until 2 days later. Zing, zing, zing.
Alright, time to meet back up with you. This is our chance to catch the culprit behind this whole...
Good evening, patrons. Allow me to escort you to the auction.
कुछ नहीं लेना हमको.
Paimon's getting a little nervous. But we gotta keep it together. This is our best chance to catch these guys. Wow! This place is packed! Is every rich person in Fontaine here or something? Oh, wait! The people we're after are hiding here too! It's time to get serious. Paimon knows just the thing! What? It's not like we're rich like the rest of these people. We need a little something to blend in. Besides, if we're here as honest, hard-working detectives, we might as well look the part. Too bad. Paimon doesn't have another, but she'll help you make one once this is all over. An even cooler pair.
Lady Furina. ये ला ना ये तो.
Well, you two seem raring to go. Good to see you're not nervous. But remember, the key to blending into an event like this is remaining calm and collected. Slow your breathing, tone down the emotion. We don't want to stand out.
Yelan? It is you, right? It must be you!
Well, I am the current owner of the Genshin Tea House after all, as well as an honored guest at this auction.
ये नया वो आउटफिट दिया है ना इन लोग ने यलान का.
So, I thought something with more of a Fontanian flair might be nice. A special outfit for a special occasion. Why? Does it look bad?
No, not at all.
All right. Well, let the vacation begin. We have an auction to crash. You two are expert investigators at this point. With us working together, I'd say our chances of success are stacked higher than the cake towers in the Hotel de Boer.
We sure make a great team. But now that we're at the auction, what's our actual game plan?
This time your mission is simple. Take this dossier and pay attention to the items being auctioned. When the Dark Financier's antiques are up, all you need to do is bid. We want to drive up the price and create a bidding frenzy.
Wait, so we get to actually take part in the auction?
When we bid however much we want, I'm gonna go all out.
Thoughtless bidding usually leads to a warning, or even disqualification. But the special account you two will be using during the bidding has no credit limit. So you can drive up the price as high as you want. The more chaos we create, the better. The Dark Financier knows we're on his tail, so I highly doubt he sent one of his trusted agents here. The buyer's likely someone disposable, a scapegoat of sorts. After the incident with the ship, several buyers registered for the auction at the last minute. They're all wearing special pins, signifying them as tea aficionados. Our target should be among them. And I'm sure he's terrified, because if a different buyer develops an interest in one of their inflated goods and wins the bid, it's game over for both Corday and the Dark Financier. Not to mention the buyer has limited funds at his disposal. The Dark Financier likes to work in small sums at a time, so his scapegoat can't go too overboard with the bidding.
Okay, so complicated stuff aside, the point is, they have a plan, and our goal is to mess it up. If Paimon was in their shoes, that would make her pretty nervous too.
There's seating reserved for special guests on the second floor. I'll be up there during the bidding to keep an eye on things, and to see if anyone starts to squirm. One thing going wrong might not be enough to slip him up, but target him again and again. Once the auction is over, we'll find somewhere secluded to corner the buyer and have a nice little chat.
Yeah! We're on a winning streak, and we're not about to let up.
Pick up the item and begin your investigation. कौन सा? A bed that has been all the rage among the tea exorcisti चिपी बेज वाला ढूंढना है ना बेज वाला कौन है ये इसके पास तो बेज नहीं है इसके पास भी नहीं है ये इसके पास है इसके पास भी है एक इधर इसके पास भी है।
Take it easy.
उसके पास भी है शायद से तो। नहीं है। अच्छा इसके पास था। छी वे। Target locked. A collector within a two profile ability. Not much hints of here.
He's acting strange, and there's something off with his attire. No mistake, that's our guy. His tea aficionado pin is a special color. Most likely to make it easier for Corday to keep tabs on him and the situation as a whole. Which means the two don't know each other well at all. That's something we can use to our advantage.
Wow, I can't believe I won the bid for this antique painted vase. Should be a wonderful addition to my home decor.
Did you see those? This was not how it was meant to go. Where did those two come from?
Whatever your employer is offering you, the Maison Gardiennage will double it.
You? I don't know what you're talking about.
Is that so? Well, you might be interested to know that this hitman over here is also on a need-to-know basis. If the person wearing the blue pin loses their bid, find somewhere secluded and eliminate them.
Eliminate?
You lucked out, kid. Getting cornered by the law just saved your life.
No, this can't be happening. The boss said that even if I got sent to the fortress of Meropide, all I had to do was keep my mouth shut, and he would find a way to get me out.
डर
And
गया
he
बेचारा।
even paid me $3 million in advance. On that alone, I could get my wife the best medicine, help her hang on for a few more years. But then, one auction goes wrong. Just one. And what? He's afraid I'm gonna talk? So now I'm just collateral damage?
You're risking your life to do this guy's dirty work and pad his pockets with even more cash. Compared to what he's making, what you get in return are nothing but the scraps.
I've got at least 70 people just like you locked up in the Maison Gardiennage. Need them to tell you where this ends?
No need. I'm guessing you're offering me a way out. What do you need me to do, officer?
All you need to do is arrange a meeting with your boss and have a little chat.
My boss, he's extremely careful about that kind of thing. I've only met him 3 times, to pick up the advance, to go over the plan, and to get the funds for the auction. The best I can do is take you to the place I'm supposed to deliver the goods. There's a certain method I can use to get in contact with him in case of emergencies.
All right then. But first, we need to search your home for evidence related to the case.
Phew! Mission accomplished. You managed to get through to him so fast, Yelan.
Well, he was already nervous and uncertain. All it took was a sincere negotiation. Once I laid his interests out on the table, it didn't take much for him to realize he stands to gain more with us than his boss. Plus, we had some very convincing performances to help seal the deal. Especially you, officer. You make an excellent hitman.
Well, it's been a while since I've gotten to tap into a villain like that. Thought I could've pushed it a little more, honestly.
Are you kidding? Paimon felt like she was face to face with one of our bad guys of the week.
I knew it was fake, and I still felt myself tensing.
Well, what's next, Yelan? Want me to go after Corday or Dodamani?
The Sumeru authorities have Dodamani covered. They're just waiting on our signal, and they'll nab him once he makes it back to Beta Harbor. The Millilith are pursuing Scamface, so that just leaves Corday. Tail him, but be sure to keep your distance. We don't want him to tip anyone off.
You got it. I love it when a plan comes together like this.
All right then. We'll reconvene 12 hours from now, when our new double agent will lead us into the Lion's Den. It's time for the dark fun.
Wait until to the following day. Mm-hmm.
Take me up!
बोट से बेटर रहता ना. रुको, मार्क कर देता हूँ। डन। इधर को डन। ओके, जाने दो भाई। वो इधर को रुकना है।
Welcome to the Clementine Line Aquabus. This boat tour will take you to the magnificent Court of Fontaine, the most important city in our nation. I'm Aval, and I'll be your tour guide for this trip. Even though I'm not as reliable as Elfan from the Navia line, I'll still do my very best. And if you're dissatisfied with anything, feel free to let me know right away. Oh, wait a sec. Please contact a staff member with your feedback after reaching the station, and we will address your concerns as soon as possible.
Soon
Back on
as
topic.
possible.
The destination of this trip will be the Court of Fontaine. If you'd like to learn more about the latest technological developments in Fontaine, the hottest new trends in cuisine, or upcoming sensational trials, please subscribe to the Steambird.
Ooh.
Giddy up!
All right, this is where the boss told me to bring the goods. This area is full of apartments and warehouses for rent. The Maison Gardiennage came through not too long ago to keep trouble off the streets. I guess boss thinks it's safer to operate right under their noses. Now, to arrange an emergency meeting, we need to activate a series of mechanisms to send him a signal. But to tell you the truth, I have no idea how to activate them. The only hint boss gave was that the code had something to do with colors.
Colors.
Maybe he was planning to give me more information after the auction, but that plan fell through, obviously.
Paimon was hoping it would be smooth sailing at this point. But no, of course. There's yet another obstacle. Well, after all the investigating it took us to get this far, figuring out what to do with these mechanisms should be a piece of cake.
If all goes to plan, this should be the last phase of the investigation. It's a shame, I know. But all good things must come to an end.
No
All right.
time to waste.
Then let's
Get
see
ready.
those detective skills in action.
use the image. क्या इमेज में? ये वाला अपार्टमेंट. Okay. Color. Based on the image, there should have been a market here. The color signal is clear as day. Oh, something happened here. The play lotus turned into something else. Clue discovered. वो किधर है स्टोन? वो रहा दो।
Hey, don't forget about the investigation. We shouldn't leave this area.
लीव नहीं करना है। आई थिंक लीव तो करना है। ये लाएंगे कहाँ से? कीप द आइटम एंड टॉक टू यलान। लीव नहीं कर सकते वाह।
Detective.
That's for the If all goes to plan, this should be... Alright, then let's see the...
डिटेक्टिव एक्शन। नहीं नहीं ये नहीं है। पहले तो ये फुल नहीं है इधर जो कि उसमें था। दूसरा ये वाला। और क्या है? सब तो सही है। ये क्या नीचे? ये लास्ट वाला है क्या? ये है क्या? हाँ बे यही था। अखिया में पहले हो क्या जो दिखाई नहीं दिया?
Alright, the mechanisms have been activated. Now, all we have to do is wait for our target to take the bait.
You know what? For some strange reason, Paimon's not nervous at all.
कॉन्फिडेंस आ गया भाई तेरे को।
My dear Monsieur Diderot, here to make excuses for your complete failure at the auction? Or to fish for a bigger cut? Accidents happen, of course. What I care about is whether you have the spine to deal with the consequences.
So you do believe in consequences. Seems a bit ironic, coming from the likes of you.
Oh? A trap, I presume. I've set a fair share of those myself. No matter. Sometimes you take a chance on someone who turns out to be a disappointment. It's happened before. It's not easy to earn the dark financier Rovere Pelliccia's respect, but I must say, you three detectives are a force to be reckoned with. I suppose congratulations are in order. 6 months of planning and execution was all it took to take down a Mora laundering organization decades in the making. I have to hand it to the Fontaine and Liyue authorities. Your operation really has been a roaring success.
Why is the Dark Financier so polite? Not the kind of crime boss Paimon was expecting.
Oh, do be serious. You thought you'd corner me and then what? I just surrender?
If you want to do this the easy way, then yes. You know you're out of options.
For 2 months, I've watched you and Officer Edler dismantle my organization piece by piece. As you cut off my limbs, gouged out my eyes, deafened my ears. I was helpless to stop it.
So you're planning on taking us down with you, is that it?
My livelihood is in tatters, Agent Yelan. Hundreds I had working under me, hundreds. And now, they're either locked up or useless. Corday is the only one who still has some value. My Mora laundering days are over, we both know that. And considering how your operation's been progressing, it was only a matter of time before you locked on to me. I'm usually one to quit while I'm ahead, but you see, there's only so much a man can lose before he starts to get rather angry. So, Agent Yelan, even if the only score I get to settle here today is ending your precious life, well, that's a high I'll ride straight to the bank.
Ah! Clockwork Mega! Paimon takes back what she said! This isn't very polite at all!
An old military model. Bet these go for big bucks on the black market. You two have been a huge help, but this fight is mine. 'Cause as it so happens, he isn't the only one who has a score to settle here. If he wants to bring on the drama, then I'm more than happy to give him a show. Busted! Quietly now. Take it easy. These are about to get
Elan नहीं आता मेरे को.
Unbelievable. You've bested me, fair and square.
Any last words? Perhaps a bit too dramatic, isn't it? I'd rather not give a soapbox to a piece of scum like you. No, I think I'll say my piece instead. You can pretend to have seen the error of your ways, but it doesn't matter, because you're going to rot in prison for the rest of your life. And every moment of every day you'll be cursing the greed that put you there. Every coin of dirty money that you've pocketed over the years is just another nail in your coffin. And all you'll be able to do is curl up in the corner of your cell like a dying animal and waste away whatever remains of your pathetic life.
You're not a detective, no. You're some kind of demon.
If you knew what's good for you, you'd have walked away from this fight. But it... Whew. After 6 months of hard work, I finally get to tick off the mission accomplished box at the end of the case file. Take this guy back to the court of Fontaine to stand trial. Don't let him try anything. With any luck, we'll get to send him off to prison before the day is out. Oh, Miss Yelan, Traveler, Paimon. As a personal thanks for all your help, you deserve half of the bonus I'm getting for this case. I will also request that the Maison Gardiennage...
I appreciate the sentiment, Officer Edler, but that's too kind. I was just doing my job. I can't, in good conscience, accept even a single Mora. I'll have to pass up any invitations for banquets or tea tastings as well. If you want to reward someone for going above and beyond during this operation, it should be the Traveler and Paimon.
Wow. Paimon's had her detective cap on for so long, analyzing all those clues and trying to uncover their... Maybe Paimon really does have what it takes to be a real detective.
Well, if you're interested in this line of work, we're heading to the Maison Gardiennage to get a confession out of these guys. Did you want to tag along?
You really mean it? Yes! 100% yes! Oh, is that okay, Traveler? Paimon's gonna go with Officer Edler and learn some cool new detective skills! Who knows? Alright! Then let's rendezvous outside the Palais Memonia!
Well, both our lives can get back to normal now, Traveler. After talking about it for so long, I finally have the chance to enjoy a real vacation. Mind humoring me for a bit, Traveler?
Three, 4, 5, 6. Completed. Afterward, again. After episodes taking down and completing moral on retain, enjoyed brief vacation. YouTube snapshot with the sick imaging device. Keepsake photo with Yelan quest item.
When you lose your
ले
way,
लेते हैं, क्या ही बुरा है. इतना भाई पूरा दिन वेस्ट किया इसका. ये चीज मैं छोड़ कैसे दूं? चलना भाई.
What a nice night. Fresh from maritime flowers, fragrant perfume from the shop on the corner, the rich aroma of coffee beans, all blended together in the night breeze. If only we were on a rooftop terrace somewhere, enjoying a few glasses of sparkling wine and getting pleasantly tipsy. All right, then let's look for a place to stop. I wonder what special drinks the hidden taverns of this city offer. Oh, but first, I wanted to head to the Confrérie of Cabriere before it closes. Mind helping me pick out some perfume to go with this outfit? I also heard about the intricate timepieces, clockwork furnishings, and fine jewelry you can get around here. There should be quite a few souvenirs worth perusing. Well, with the most cultured traveler in all of Tevat by my side, I should take advantage of this opportunity. I'm counting on you not to steer me wrong.
नहीं भाई.
I'm satisfied. This has been a nice trip abroad. A very nice trip indeed. I wish I could take my time, maybe extend my stay a few more days. No one likes to be rushed on vacation. It can't be helped. Duty calls. I still have to write up a formal report on the case and develop a more sophisticated cargo inspection system. Then I'm off to the location of my next assignment. Nodcry.
Eh. Nordcry. That where Paimon and I headed next to.
No, nothing like that. Just meeting an intelligence partner to decide on a mutually beneficial agreement going forward, and to set some boundaries. I'll fill you in later. For now, why don't we take a picture together to commemorate this exciting trip to Fontaine? That's right. After this, I know I can trust you to have my back, Traveler. Or should I say, Agent. I say we put the forensic imaging device to use one last time to take this picture. Perhaps we'll cross paths in Notcry. If so, I hope this collaboration was just the first of many.
Complete. इसका ये फार्म करके स्ट्रीम एंड करते हैं. बहुत खेल लिया भाई आज.
No, my sword! Rain outlines your fate!
Free!
Open fire! Open fire! Bullseye! Locked on! Open fire! Nice and spicy!
Not too far now.
You're toast!
The voices are calling.
Locked on! Locked on! Open fire!
सिर्फ ये बाकी और ये बाकी है. हाँ, ये भी हो गया. चलो भाई, बाय बाय।